Hey everyone, happy Wednesday, happy hump day, happy workout Wednesday, whatever you want to call it. I usually come to you guys from my office, so you see that like this big teal wall behind me. However, I thought I'd switch it up today, and I would take you to my living room, which there are tons of like dog toys all over the place. Anyways, so we are in week 2, which is amazing. Super excited. I know that next week is Thanksgiving. I don't expect you guys to completely like hold back. I do expect you to use like the portion control and the healthier choices that you have learned about in the first week, and then following up this week when you're meeting with family and eating dinner and things like that. So what I used to do in the past is I would basically just keep eating, and I would eat as much as I wanted, and I piled my plate as high as I could, and I would just kind of keep picking at it. And I wasn't necessarily hungry, I just kind of kept picking at it. And the other thing that I noticed is that the carbohydrates kind of like consume my plate. And what happens when you consume a mass amount of carbohydrates? I don't know why I can't say the word today. Carbohydrates. A chemical gets sent to your brain, and it automatically makes you crave more carbohydrates. That's why once you're on the 21-day fix, all of a sudden you have all these containers, and you thought that it didn't look like a lot of food, but you're full and you can't necessarily even finish all of them. And that's because you have the proper food groups, you're eating the right type of foods, like it's whole foods versus processed foods, and you have the right portions of protein and carbohydrates and fiber, things like that, and that's what keeps you full. So the problem is with the carbohydrates is usually you don't have enough protein to balance it off. So if you eat candy or you eat a lot of bread or pasta, things like that, what usually happens, you're probably going to be hungry later in the day, and that's what makes you gain weight. It's not even necessarily like the one time that you ate pasta in the day. It's the fact that you are setting yourself up to crave it more and more, and then all of a sudden your stomach starts expanding, and then you want to eat more. So I want you guys to keep this in mind. So think of Thanksgiving as a little treat, as a way that you can demonstrate some of your good habits to your friends and family. But don't go completely overboard, because what's going to happen is you're going to feel sick the next day. And I don't mean like flu-ish sick, but you're just going to kind of feel like blah, you're going to feel heavy, and you're not going to feel as good and energetic that you did previously when you were sticking to your portions and doing your workouts. That's another thing. I do not want you guys to skip your workouts. Please, please, please do your workouts, especially on Thanksgiving morning. I know that's a lot to ask, but I'm telling you, once you incorporate holiday workouts into your schedule, just get up and do them early. You will be so ahead of the game. So what happens when you work out in the morning, right? Your heart rate gets up right in the morning, so you start to burn calories and your adrenaline gets boosted. So throughout the day, you're actually going to burn more calories than you would if you work out at night. Not saying that working out at night isn't okay, because sometimes, like given our schedules, we have to. Maybe some of you work 4, 5, 6 in the morning, so a morning workout really isn't ideal. Or maybe you work the night shift, whatever it is. But on those days where you don't necessarily have to work, I mean, maybe some of you do have to work Thanksgiving, and if so, I apologize, and hopefully that you get a day off after that. But if you have the day off and you can stick to these holiday workouts, I promise you it'll make all the difference in the world. So some of those little treats that you will have will burn off a little bit quicker, not completely, but a little bit quicker, because you have already like jump started your heart rate for the day, and you're fueled and ready to go. So, and also it'll keep you energized for the day, because holiday get-togethers are like, they're crazy and they're time consuming and they're overwhelming and they make you really tired. Don't you just kind of want to like crash after you've been hanging out with your extended family all day? I know that I do. I'm like mentally just like, I'm famished. So I really like getting those holiday workouts in. For me, this year I'm actually most years I do a turkey trot, so I do a 5K run. Not saying that you guys have to run, because I know a lot of you probably don't like running, or maybe you don't, but try to get your workout in, even if it's one of the like recovery workouts or something like that. But yes, so, and if you can incorporate those healthier holiday recipes that we have been providing, I apologize, I'm a little late on posting the last one, but I promise I will post it right after this. So you can find those in the files tab in this group. Check through those. There's some really awesome recipes in there, and they're not gross. They taste really good. Eating healthy isn't bland. You can use all kinds of spices versus salt to make things a lot tastier for yourself. So if you guys have any questions, please let us know. The next recipe that I will be posting, though, are desserts and drinks. So it's a really fun one. I know that I like my share of cocktails when I get together with family, or if I'm going out for the night or something like that. All in moderation, of course, but so this one's been a really good one for me, because I can kind of learn how I can go out with my girlfriends or get together with family and have maybe 1 or 2 drinks and not completely go overboard and make myself hungry so that I'm like binge eating later, right? So I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the week, and just keep up the good habits. I'm telling you, it will pay off, okay? So again, if you have any questions, just comment below or contact your coach, and keep on rocking it, guys. I'm loving these posts, seriously. Peace.